Hi guys, welcome to Rootstem Gaming. We've got an Adeptus Titanicus battle report today. It's going to be a odd one. It's going to be a scenario. I think it's called Magma City from page 68 and 69 of the original rulebook. So it's going to be 2,000 versus 3,000, so 2,000 points of Loyalist, even though I'm supposed to be Tempestus, so I've got the War Griffins, versus 3,000 points worth of Mortis. I'll be playing the Tempestus, Mills will be playing the Mortis. The mission is quite simple. 18-inch deployment zone for me. All of that is mine. And the little scattered bits is Mills. So Mills gets like a 12-inch, I think it is. Unless I'm getting it all the way around, but if not, we'll sort it out. He then deploys on here. I deploy here. And on the first battle round, just so folks know, Mills has got a -3 to hit. That's part of the scenario.
Apparently it's -2 if it's if 25%'s obscured. It's -3 if it's 50% obscured.
Right. Okay. So it's additional minuses. Is it just straightforward if I'm out in the open?
It doesn't mention out in the open.
Right. So I'm guessing it should be straightforward.
It just says for obscured.
Well,
I suffer a massive minus.
There's going to be some tokens as well to show Magma City breaking up. So there's going to be some tokens that can spew out lots of different magma. That's going to be quite interesting, to be honest, because I know what's going to happen. None of my Titans are going to get killed by Mills. They're just all going to get killed by random magma bursts. Because that's about my luck. Right, let's take you to some forces. So this is going to be my force. It's actually just shy of 2,000, but that's on my detriment. This is about 100 points shy. We've got a standard, apologies for the printouts, workshops haven't got the cards. Apparently they're sold 6 months worth of cards within 6 weeks, so we're still printing them by the time I recorded this. I've got a Reaver with Laser Blaster, Apocalypse Missile and Power Fist. Another Reaver with Gatling, Apocalypse and Turbo Laser. 2 support banners, exactly the same ones that you got in the Grandmaster edition, which is coming by, hopefully is actually back on order by the time this comes out. We've got a standard Warlord, that's going to have the Apocalypse Missile launchers and 2 Volcano Cannons. It's a pretty decent setup. I'm probably not going to change that much, I'll be completely honest. And we've got 2 Warhound Titans. Both have got plasma blast guns. One of them's got a Vulcan Mega Bolter, and the other one has got a Turbo Laser. They're more than likely going to be squadroning up. So it'll be a squadron of Warhounds, 2 Reavers, a Warlord, and 2 sets of Knights, which in our games don't tend to last long. So this is Legio Mortis. How many points, Mills? Is it 3,000?
3,010.
3,010. Rightio. So the difference is only between the 2,000. I don't get any extra commands. I'm not bothered though, to be honest. What are you rocking, sir?
I've no idea at Maniple. I'll have to have a look in a
No,
minute.
we'll just go through Titans.
We just had to go on points on what units we'd got. So I've got my main Warlord.
Yep.
Who's got 2 Volcano Cannons and Apocalypse Launcher.
Yep.
He also has the Remnants of the Fallen.
All of them do, don't we?
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Just for points. So
it's like giving everyone crack grenades in old
Remnants at Fallen is anybody within 8 inches of a Titan suffer a -1 to their command check.
No problem.
That is cumulative to a maximum of 10.
Awesome.
So they all have it, apart from Knights.
Apart from Knights.
So he's my Warlord.
Yep.
So he has the one with the narrative rule.
Yeah, we've got a narrative rule for his Warlord. My Warlord
Savage.
is the Warlord, yeah.
So he has that one. This one, he has the Sun Fury Plasma Annihilator, 2 paired Turbo Lasers, and the Power Claw.
Yep.
Reaver with 2 Power Fists. I've actually got the Chain Fist card out, so I need to swap that.
Yeah.
And Apocalypse Missile Launcher.
Yep.
We have one with 2 Laser Blasters and Apocalypse Missile Launcher.
Yep. 2
Warhounds with Plasma Blast Guns.
Yep.
2 Warhounds with Turbo Lasers.
Are they squadroning up at all?
I am undecided at the minute. I need to have a look at the maniples.
Right, okay.
Because I haven't had a chance to have a look at them yet. And then 2
units and Knights.
Night Households.
Basically the ones that you get from the Grandmaster edition.
Yes, so basically as standard, as useless as they have been from day
it
one.
looks quite daunting. I'm gonna might suffer. Especially against Chargy McCharge. Because we know he's just going to be overloading his reactor just to try and get in there.
There is an actual Legio Mortis Reaver called something like Fists of Fury. So that will be his name when he kills something in combat.
Rightio, he will become the Fists of Fury.
I'll have to Google it to make sure that his
awesome.
name. There is a name fist related, and that will be him.
Right, let's get set up on this battlefield. So we're deployed. My Tempestus, well, Geonophus, or whatever it is, filling in for Tempestus at the moment, are deployed down on this side. And the markers, mark 1 to 6, represent magma coming out of the magma city as it collapses around us. The game only lasts 5 turns, and if magma does come out, we're going to use this as a template to show where it's come out. It only lasts for the opposing turn, but there could be more magma spewing. Thankfully we've got 2 of those, but we've not got 3, so might have to use a different marker for that. Mills' units is also down. We've got the terrifying Warlord and Reaver punching combination, trying to hurtle forward there. That's going to hurt. Usual Warlord at the back, and then of course we've got the various different maniples at front. Right, there's no rule to see who gets first turn. I've basically got the initiative, as it were, so I could choose whether or not Mills goes first or whether I go first. I think personally I'm going to pop for first turn. Actually no, yeah, I'm going to pop for first turn. The objectives are for me to survive. For every unit I've got left on the table, whatever its height value is, that's the amount of victory points I gain. If a unit is structurally compromised, so if something gets up to red, then Mills also gets the points for that unit. So effectively, neither of us, if it's structurally compromised and still on the table, really, we're both gaining the points, so neither of us are benefiting from that.
Yeah.
If one of my units is destroyed, Mills gets the points for it, and I also get points, same if I destroy Mills' units, and there's a lot more of his units, but of course he's at a disadvantage. First turn of the game, if I'm obscured, is an additional -1 to hit. So if I'm partially obscured, which is a -1, it will become a -2, and if I'm 50% obscured, it becomes a -3 instead of a -2. Right, let's crack on with the first one. We'll bring you straight into combat. Right, movement wise, not a lot of orders got off because I managed to get no orders off because I didn't really I wanted him to first fire, but failed it. Even with the reroll, doing well. And then of course, even though the rest of my Titans could have orders because of the Mantiple, I didn't actually want to give them any orders. I just wanted them to act normally in this game. Mills' mighty Fister Titan with the semi-bigger Fister Titan.
I'm going to find the name of it now.
Yeah. The Fister Titan's on full stride, so in the combat phase he'll be doing another move. That Warlord's risking it. He's going to go over the potential marker that might spew forth. He did make a mistake because he actually went for an order with him and failed when he should have gone for an order with the Warlord, which would have +1 to any of his first fire or his split fire orders. These guys are on full stride, and this guy's not on any orders, he's just moving up. Knights have just moved up as well. My guys are just trying to hold because I get benefits for being in cover within this first battle round. Right, so because I went first, I am going to choose a Titan to go first with. So I'm going to choose this one, and he's going to fire, because even though it's a squadron, I can only still pick a Titan. He's going to try and fire at this Titan here, and I'm going to try and knock its shields down as best as I possibly can before he moves again and gets out of my nifty fire arc. Right, so I'm going to roll some dice. Right, so 10 shots. I need 3s. I think I'll check range actually. Yep, I have checked it. I do get a +1, but there's no 2s anyway. Lovely. So all those have hit. So Mills has got 6 Void Shield saves.
His name
is
the Hand of Ruin.
The Hand of Ruin. Right, okay, the Hand of Ruin. Bigger Fister next to him. Right, so 6 saves on that first Titan then, sir.
So, in terms of sharing...
Well, you just roll, don't you, and then...
I allocate where
you want them.
Failed 3. Ooh. So
3 failures, and then you can allocate. Right, so I'm firing both of the volcanoes. The first reactor is fine. Second reactor for the second shot is 1 heat. So I'll put myself up 1 heat. I might as well roll them both together to hit. 1 hit, 1 misses. So we resolve the miss one first.
What, you targeting him?
Yep, still everything's firing him.
I mean,
so,
you've still got to select a target.
Yeah, I can only target that one guy.
Right.
Because it's a Titan firing at a Titan.
What I mean is,
select
you could have been shooting at him, so your blast marker would have gone on him.
But I can't because I fired all the other weapons at him, you see.
Oh,
it's got, unless I'm split firing, it's got to be him. Right, so we'll sort out these blasts. Right, so because he's squadroned up, he did deplete this one's shield completely, but because he's touching them two, and he's squadroned, he can choose to have these shields go on these guys. So he rolls.
Lost 1.
Is it 3+ for their shields, or is it 4?
The first save is a 3+, then it goes straight to 4. It's not like the Warlords,
not like the Warlords.
It's 2 3+.
So one of the other two ones, which is going to be one of these two behind him, then suffers another shield depletion. And that will be it for my shot with that Titan. So Mills has chosen his mighty Warlord here. He's going to fire at my Reaver that's coming at him. My Reaver's not in cover, because it's just coming at him. So what weapons first then there, Craig?
The paired turbo lasers.
Yep. Oh, does that suffer heat?
No, it's draining.
Ah,
so
right, you're going to activate
bane.
the shield bane. Yep. So it does suffer a heat. Actually, my Warlord does go up 1 as well.
So he's going to go up 1 heat. So these are now shield bane.
Right, and how many shots is it? 4?
4, because they're paired.
And you need 3s, don't you?
Yes. So
3 hits.
3 hits. Needing 4s.
Reaver. My Reaver's reactor's 3+.
Yeah, but -1 for shield
Oh,
bane.
yeah, -1 for shield bane 4. Sorry, I did forget. Saved them all, surprisingly there.
The Sun Fury Plasma Annihilator.
So
I think it's 6.
I think it's a blast.
Oh no, sorry, it's 4. No, it's not a blast. The Plasma Blast Gun is a blast. This one is straight shots, but this one's the one where you can increase its
strength to 10, can't you?
Strength to 10.
If you overheat. But he's not maximal firing. There's no point because my shields are still up.
No point. So firing these. 2.
See those dice. Yeah, just. So 2 hits, another 2 shield flare up, and it does drop 1. So I'm going to go with this guy, and he's going to open up on, what was his name again?
Hand of Ruin.
Hand of Ruin. I'm going to open fire. I'm going to fire first with the laser blaster. This can be shield bane, so it does cause a reactor. That's 3 shots, needing 3s. I got 2, so his shields are -1. And
Save 1,
dropped a shield. Next up is going to be the Apocalypse Launcher, which is not going to be. We'll check. Within 30, so no pluses, needing 3s. Another 2 hits on the shield.
Lost 2.
And 1 of the 2 of your shields still up, aren't they?
Yep.
And then Gatling Blaster is going to open up. Doesn't it get extra hits on 6s?
No. Gatling Blaster's ordnance in it.
Ah, that's it, yeah.
And ordnance is for armour.
It's rapid fire. It's the Vulcan Mega Bolters that get extra hits on 6s. Right, so 4 then, sir. Needing 4s now.
Yep, broke it just.
So the shield on that Reaver has collapsed. Shields are down. Right, you've got to return fire then, good sir. Who have you got? You've gone with Big Lad, haven't you? You've not...
yeah, I've only gone with...
You should, if you notice, we've got some little markers. I've got like little blue crystals. Mills has got little gems.
So I...
Oh, decisions. Right, he has decided the 2 volcano cannons are going to target their knights. So the first one creates overheat, and the second one doesn't create any heat. So he only goes up 1 heat. Yes or no, we're doing 1 at a time. It's just easier doing it that way. Right, roll to hit then, sir. So
target him.
I think you just target the squadron, so...
What I mean is, I'm saying I'm going to target him because if I miss, that's where Big Blast will go. I rolled a 1, so that's 1 miss.
And then that's cocked.
And that's a miss. Oh no,
So,
yeah, still
yes,
miss. Even
2 misses. Right, so I've put the template down. Get your D10 and your scatter as close as you can. That's going to go that way 5. Right, we'll sort that out.
Oh, do I? It's just you've got your...
So against us, we deviated 5 inch, got one, and the other one went 9 inch that way. We've rolled against the building is actually fine. And then Mills needs a 2+.
5.
So you've got a 5, so that would be 17, which takes it to critical hit. So that goes up 2, and one of the knights goes pop. And then I believe I have to take a morale test. Right, so Mills has managed to destroy one of my lovely lovely knights. I'm going to say warhounds, and he's put up the banner up 2. This Titan has got a collapsed shield, so I might try and target it with this one. That might be an idea. Okay, let's open fire. Oops. That is for shield bane. That's for the sort of a turbo laser. That is for the laser blaster. I fucking hate these names. And then that is for the apocalypse. We're doing them together. The laser blaster will be applied first, but we're doing them together because he's got no shield saves. So needing freeze. So one of those has missed. Right, so just going to be easier to roll them together. Oh yeah, location dice. So special, which will be body. That 1 fails, and that 4 goes through, so that will be 8,
12.
9, 10, 11, 12 on that body.
So a direct hit.
So that goes up by 1.
Yeah.
So it's a direct hit. And then where do my rockets hit? Head.
Yeah.
But the rockets are not very, very strong. They're only strength 5.
You need 6s to get a direct.
So we've got a 6.
So you've got 1 direct.
So we've done a little bit of damage on that Titan. Not much. Not much at all. And then it's Mills' turn to fire back. Right, he's opening fire now. Everything's going into the knights. Which weapon are you firing first, sir?
I will fire the rockets first and then the laser blasters after.
No problem.
So the rockets are in range, no pluses because they're inside 30.
Yep, and you are within 16, so there's no...
Yeah, I'm inside 16.
So
it's going to be...
It's 5 rocket shots.
5 rockets. 5 rockets,
right.
Needing 3s.
Yep.
2 misses.
2 misses, how many hits?
3.
So the rocket strength is... The rocket strength is 5, and I've still got 2 to 3 knights left.
No, rocket strength's 4. It's dice 5.
Oh, it's 4 in actual fact, so I probably wouldn't have done that damage then, so... Because I thought it was strength 5, that was my fault. So the damage on your head probably wouldn't have been.
the rockets of the... Oh no, they're still strength 4, so you wouldn't have caused that damage then, would you?
I'm not on the head, no. Right, because it would have been... Yeah, because it would have needed 11.
Strength 4, so I think you'd still get a 3 up save.
4 plus saves on those. Because if I would have had 4... Yeah, 4 knights gives you a 3. So it's a 4 up save. I didn't get any. So...
So I need... What do I need here?
You'll have to roll them one at a time.
5s.
We'll roll them one at a time and then...
So I got a 6.
So the first one's a 6. We'll put them in an order. Just put them in an order.
Well,
6.
5s and I can only get direct.
Yeah. And then a 6.
And a 5.
And then a 5. So it's 6, 6, and then 5.
So it's going to be 5 that's applied
so
first.
6.
They're all direct. I can't get
10,
any more than that.
So that's a direct. And then the other 6 destroys one. And then the other 5 does another direct. So in actual fact, I do lose another one. It's not looking good for that knight maniple there.
And then the 6 laser blasters.
Right.
Not at 32 3s. 1 missed.
How many hit?
5.
Right, hang on.
And it's strength 8. You've only got
so
1 left.
I don't get a
shield.
save. Oh dear. Anyone's removed.
1's no good.
But them 2, at least that 3.
I've got
so
3,
8,
2,
9, 10, 11.
5.
And then the 4 is another one, and then the other 4. So in actual fact, oof, they have gone. Gone, sir. First unit down. Right, so these as a squadron are going to open fire. Both of them are going to fire into these guys. Check some ranges. So I'm going to go with the rapid fire weapons first. The 2 6s. So them 2s are a miss, but they become hits because of the 6s. So that's going to be 6 hits. And it's going to be strength of a is 4. And you've got 3 knights left. So you've got 6 saves of 4+ there, Mills. So 2 go through. So the first one is a 3, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe that just bounces off.
You need a
and then, 5. Oh man, Mills rolls really good with his weapon. I roll terrible. Right, now I've got to do one at a time because in case I blow stuff up. So the first plasma blast, 2 shots. That one will have missed because it's a -1. That one's hit. So we'll resolve the miss. So we resolve the scatter. It can be spray an inch, so it still hits. So because blast markers double up, Mills has got 3 saves. He's got 3 knights left, so it's going to be a 6 to save at strength 8.
Save 1, 2 go through.
2 go through. So the first one, 8, 9, 10 does 1 point of damage.
Yeah, direct. Always be fucking markers going. Right, I'll get them markers. So.
And the next one again is another 10. So that's only going to be 2 points.
Right.
Of damage. And then I've got another plasma to go and a turbo laser. So I'll roll to hit with a plasma again. Both of these have hit, so this is going to be 4 hits this time. So another 4 saves needing 6s. Mills has changed some dice.
No.
So first one, 8, 9, 10 again. Christ, I've not rolled more than a 2.
So that goes up to
8, 9, 10, 11.
So that
is still a direct hit, so it will destroy one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a devastating. So it goes up 2. And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That was a 1.
Oh, Christ.
Direct.
That's it. That's it for the plasmas. And then I've just got my turbo. I've just got my the turbo laser destructor to go with. 2 dice at strength 8. 3's to hit. 1 hit. Strength 8. 9, 10, 11.
It kills another though.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys open fire, annihilate that. I open fire, I'll get rid of 2 knights. Well, I suppose it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But they have fired. I've only got 1 unit left on my side to fire. That's going to be these knights. Mills still has all 4 of these lads. He's also got these knights as well, and of course that knight to open up with. Right then, so, and he's still got his full stride. Actually, he can't open fire with them because they're on full stride.
No, I can't.
And they're on full stride.
Can't do it with the other Reaver either, but...
Yeah, but it does mean you get some movement, and I've only got 1 more unit to fire. Right, let's get some more combat in. Right, so Mills has done a tactic. He's gone with this guy. Nothing in range, so that's his combat done. Forcing me to go with these to see whether or not these, because you can't pre-measure, are in range of these. So that's what he's done. Right, so I'm going to go with my Avenger Gatling Cannon and my Battle Cannon. I'm going to do the Battle Cannon in my Mechanicus dice, and the Battle Cannon will be firing after the Avenger one. Needing 4s to hit, I believe. I will double check that. So this is how it's hit. Those are the rapid firing ones. So effectively 5 hits, and then 1 of the Battle Cannons has hit. So the Battle Cannon is strength 5, so all of these are going to be under the 1 to 6 preview. So Mills is going to get 4 pluses to save here. He only fails 1, and it wasn't the battle cannon, it was a normal one. So I'm going to need a 6 to be able to hurt or even cause damage to one of the knights with my Avenger Gatling Cannon. A 2, which is very different to 40k, because I'll be honest with you, the Avenger Gatling Cannon on knights in 40k is one of the better weapons.
In 40k, Knight's pretty good.
Knight's pretty good in 40k.
Titanicus, Knight's pretty bad.
Yeah, that is true. Are you firing back, sir?
I'm going to prolong it.
You're going to prolong it. You're going to do... Oh, right, he's going to do some movements.
Do the thermal cannon first.
He's moved these forward. That one's moved forward. He's now opening fire. He's going to do the thermal cannon first in case I decide to take off my rapid fire battle cannon, because that's the closer one. So your thermal cannon roll to hit then, sir.
Now this is an actual -1.
Yes, it needs 5s. It's not very accurate at long ranges. No.
Blast, so I scatter it.
Is it blast actually?
No.
It would be pretty cool. It is a blast again. It's a blast in 40k, but
it's just 8 shots.
Yep.
With the Avenger Gatling Cannon.
It is. Any 6s explode into additional hits. And two shots with your battle. You've picked up the wrong dice there, Chris.
It's because I'm not actually looking at doing it like this. So.
Right then, sir. Dealing 4s. Any 6s on the red will explode into extra shots. Yep. And 1 hit with the battle. And when I get saves, 4 plus. That's going to be Gatler. So I saved 3 of the Gatlers. So 1 of the Gatlers has got through, then 1 of the battle cannons got through.
So the blue's still.
Yep. So that does cause a point of damage.
Yeah, that's direct. That does nothing.
And then that's 5, 6, 7 does nothing. No, the battle cannon bounces off. So I take 1 point of damage there. Knights versus knights, always better when you get them into combat. Right.
That one.
So that's going to be the end of that phase. So I've lost, because I do have less points than him, by about 1,000. So that could actually be near enough 2 Warlord Titans when you think about it, with 1,000 points.
You had priority.
I did.
Roll the dice.
So we're going to roll the D10 to see. It is a D10, isn't it?
D6.
Is it D6?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
One of them always goes off.
Oh, right, yes.
And it's for the turn length.
Forgot about this. Forgot about the thermals.
3. So
Oh!
now it's D10 inches.
Get a one. Oh, it's a 10! Oh, no!
Against the legs, so we don't need damage.
Yep, we are going to roll. So against this one. Fuck. Why? I never. It just. Oh, this one. 4. And then this one. 3. My God. Right, 6 then, sir. Any 1s is a failure.
I've separated them all out for you.
Yep.
So this one against your main
strength
guy.
8. Oh, Christ. No 1s.
No 1s. So it goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, yeah. So the first one is strength 8. This is
nothing.
Hang on, this is the one with the power fist. So 8. And it needs at least 11. So 8, 9, 10 doesn't do anything.
First one does nothing. Next
That one
one's
does
direct.
1. Yep.
You've got then 2
8,
more direct.
9, 10, 11, 12. So another direct. And then another direct. Yep.
Then you have a 13 plus any plus 1.
Plus 1. That's going to be 14. That goes up 2.
And then you're going to have 14 plus 2.
So it'll be 16. So that's a critical hit. And then it goes up twice. God, you're not even fired at me and I've suffered. Hang on, right, here we go. So I've suffered stabilizers damage, locomotion seized, and breached. by lava. Right, 4 against this one. Oh, why do you have to be that? Back of that rolled up.
No one.
Oh my God!
So you've got a direct.
8, 9, 10. No, that bounces off. 10
oh yeah,
bounces off.
sorry, yeah, 10 bounces off. So you've got
right. So we've got 2 5s and a 6. So the 5s is going to be a 13, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's a devastating.
So you've got 2 devastating.
And then another devastating. So the last one.
And then you're going to have a critical because it's going to go to
8. It's going to be 14 plus 1's 15.
So that'll be
so it'll be 1 crit and then knock me up to compromised. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh my good God.
Watch this one now. This one will be all 1s and a note to your Warlord.
Oh man. No! It ain't.
So, 2 14s.
Warlord, right, Warlord. The 2
does nothing.
8, 9, 10 is going to do nothing. The 2 14s, surprisingly, are just direct hits on the Warlord. Yeah.
Oh yeah, get on.
13 to 14, the Warlords are very, very tough. Very, very tough.
Luckily then, lava is only going to cause 1 point of damage to Warlord's legs.
No, 2, because you've got 2 quite high dice rolls there for 3. So let me put the terrain piece on.
I love Titanicus.
Why? Me, every time. Every time with me, it's like, oh, I get to ready my reactor. Oh, I get a explodo result. I'm not even taking a point of damage, but I still explode. Christ. So Warlord's not really suffered, which is a good thing. I'll be honest, the minuses to hit didn't really come into it in this particular turn.
I tried not to shoot it out unless you were out in open. So
now these 2 are going to have specials in the because locomotions of one of them's locomotion C, so I think a half move on that.
I know there's one about moving certain
And
directions.
then, yeah, I've got to move stabilizers are damaged. So 1 to 3 faces left, 4 to 6 keeps. Oh no, it's 1 to 3 left, 4 to 6 right.
Oh, I thought he moved back. I thought you can move back.
No, that's when you get hit by concussive weapons.
Oh, right.
So he turns like that, so he can't piss in charge. This one.
He can charge this guy. They've seen the threat, how much this knight can do.
Love it. That's just ruined my game, that's just ruined my game. Right, let's see who goes first. This is where we roll a d10. I've got a 1. Oh, I'm doing well today. Roll a d10, sir.
2. Yes.
So you have priority, so you can decide to go first or second.
First.
Right, so Mills is going to go first. Right, we'll bring you back into the combat. Right, beginning at movement phase, Mills has done his charge. We've got some orders off. A couple of up first fire. We've got some split fire. Mills has done a charge. This is where he could kill this because he could target the legs.
I'm not.
You're not going to target.
I'm not going to target the legs.
Oh, right, okay, you're going to target the head?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you would. Now, his charge, we've managed to move him 6 inches, so he's going to get +2 to this. Select his 1 melee weapon, so he's got 4 attacks. And in combat, what do you need?
It's +1 to hit with his power fist.
So
and I normally need
4s normally. So he's going to need 3s. So 2 of them don't hit.
Oh, yeah, true.
He's declared for the head. So 2 of them's hit.
These are strength 9.
Yep, should be quite hurtful. So 9, 10,
direct.
11 is 1 direct.
And then 1
It was a 5.
devastating.
Yeah, because so it goes +2.
But then you've got 2.
But then there's concussive to sort out. Right, so it's come to my turn. These knights have charged forward. Managed to get 1 knight within 2 without going over the craters. That's the only thing I've managed to get in. So he has moved his full 10, which is going to give him a +3 to his melee. 3's normally, +1 to hit with the chain blade. So he's hit 3 times, and I can't remember what strength it is. So it's strength 7. So, actual fact, what I should have done, you get saves. You do get saves, sir, yes.
So I've got 3 saves, strength 7.
I think it should be 5s.
Strength 7, yeah, 5 pluses. 3 5 pluses
yeah.
then.
And he actually saved them all, so regardless of what I rolled, it didn't really matter. Whoopsie! Right, so across to... We're still in the movement phase on this. Across to Mills's again. Which could be, yep, for any unit you want. Still can't believe that bubbled up here. Right, we've just come to first fire orders. I've rolled them off camera because I thought it wasn't going to be that fantastic. Because of the obscure nature, I need 5s to hit, and I've rolled 3 5s. So we're swapping some dice. Mills has not got a shield yet because we've not got into the repair phase. So at the moment, shields are still down, and I do need a hit location. So where do I hit? I hit his head. So the first one's 8, 9, 10. Does that hurt your head, sir?
No.
The first one is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Direct hit.
Any pluses? Nope.
No.
And then the next one is going to be 13.
Direct hit. No pluses.
So 2 direct hits on the head from the first fire order. And then we're still doing movement. So the first round of combat, fisty fist, is going in.
We'll have 4.
He's going to have 4 attacks. He's got 2 melee weapons, and you can fire your... Oh no, you can't. The Apocalypse Chance is 360, isn't it?
No. On some of them
Forward
it's not.
out.
I looked at turbo lasers on them. You know how you said you can shoot everywhere? You can't. Turbo lasers straightforward.
Alright.
Reavers.
Reaver's Apocalypse Missile launches 360
Reavers are
out.
Apocalypse.
So you can fire that as well.
Strength 4.
I've got no shields. My shields have collapsed. Oh well, I'm within the 2-inch envelope anyway, so there's no shields.
So fire it. I'm just thinking we've been strength 4. Can I actually hurt anything? And it means I have to target your legs.
No, you can hurt the body.
Can't. Oh, sorry, yeah, I have to
So
target
you
the
can
body.
target the body with a -1 because you're within 2 inches instead of a -2.
Right, so I'll do that then. So rockets into your body.
So needing 4s normally because he's within 2 inch because you have to use your weapon skill. 5s if you're targeting the body. So he does get 1 hit and he needs a 6. No, might as well do it, and he gets 4 fisty attacks.
Needing
Well, you
4s
need
normally,
4s.
+1.
3s.
All hit.
I'm guessing are they all hitting my head because you went
yeah.
for the head last time.
Yeah, they're all good.
Even though he could kill it with the legs, he's going for the head.
Yeah, I want to be able, because last time we've sussed this before. When you kill it,
Yeah. Strength 9. This is going to work. When you kill it, oh, all right. 9, 10, 11.
so that's a direct.
And that's a +1, right? So this is the Reaver in question. That's a direct, and then the 6 is going to be 15. So that's a critical. Hang on. This Titan's gone. Where's my thing? There we go. That's a critical, and it goes up to there.
Plus another critical.
Another critical, which can't go any further, which makes that. And then another one.
critical.
So this one's dead. Catastrophic.
Go on, roll it.
Can't use my noble sacrifice. Catastrophic is a 4.
Here's a 4. You have laid low. Titan moves D6 in a random direction,
Now,
then falls.
do your concussive first, sir.
Oh yes, because this will make a big.
Could make a difference. He gets a 5, so he knocks me right.
So it's not really going to make a difference with that. I needed the 3. You didn't have to push you back.
And then what happens?
So laid low is the Titan moves
Yeah.
in D6 inches in a random direction.
Okay. The hit marker's this way, so it's going to go back. Oh, what happens if you roll a hit?
Says he moves.
Right.
He moves D6 inches in a random direction.
That's going to go 4 inches that way.
So I'm assuming with that one,
So he's gone back, and then what happens?
the Titan then falls.
Oh shit.
This may include colliding with other units.
Ah, right, no, I'm not collided with anything.
So falling 36.
He's rolled a hit, so he collapses in on himself, doesn't he, with a fall?
Hang on. This is the bit where you roll that. It's where he falls because you can fall in a. Like
Well,
you
yeah,
can fall forward.
Could fall
that way.
forward, that might hurt. So we found out with a hit, anything within 2 inches actually suffers the hits. The 2 buildings suffered the hit, but that Titan, thankfully because of its concussive, has managed to save it by knocking it away.
Well, no, it weren't.
And it was staggered back as well.
It were yours.
Yes.
You rolling
Me staggering. Me
that
staggering.
direction has saved it.
Saved it. Definitely saved it. Right. So that one's gone. Still got these 2 to fire down here. We've got all this schmoz to do as well. So what do I do? I think it's going to be Warlord. Or is it going to be him? I'm going to go with him. First off then, the Apocalypse Launcher. Needing 3s. I've got 3 hits. Mills' shield at the moment on that is a 4 up. Loses 1. Has it taken your shield out completely?
No, I've got 1 left
Oh.
on 4+.
Gatling. Wow, 6. Do you wish to overload your shields? This is an optional rule that you can do.
Yeah, I'm going to overload my shields because I'm going to fail. If I get a 1, I'm going to collapse anyway.
Yeah, but it's permanently destroyed. It's permadeath on your shield.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, no problem. So he's going to go for it. No, you haven't got to roll for heat. You just overload.
I thought
No,
you'd
no.
do that anyway.
No, you don't roll for heat. He's suddenly on a 2+ for your shields. He's got a 1. So what happens is his shields go down permanently, and he can never. In fact, actually, you take it off. Yeah, you take. That's what it says. You take the little marker off yours, and he's gone down permanently. Now I've got 3 of the laser blasters. All 3 have hit. Where's my location dice? So 3 laser blasters have hit, and they've hit the head. That one's a discard. That one's an 8, 9, 10. I bet that bounces off the head, doesn't it?
Yeah, you need 11s.
And then that one's an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Direct, it was up 1.
Only a direct.
He had 3 directs on his head. And then my power fists had fucking three criticals on it. It's just like a proper...
Absolutely wailed on me. Power fists, very good power fists. Very good. I might start taking chain fists and power fists on all my Reavers. Just sodding it off.
It's just one of them though, when they fall.
Yeah, it can be quite devastating. If you've watched some of our previous games, when the Titans have fallen, it's taken out the person that's charged them. But
yeah.
Doing well. Right then, sir, it's yours. Right, so this one's going to open fire on this squadron. Is firing on number 2.
Right, I'll do the Apocalypse
Launcher.
Closest
one.
I'll do Apocalypse Launcher first.
Yep, so Apocalypse Launcher's going, and he's going to shield burn his weapons, but he needs to do that after he's done his Apocalypse Launcher. So the first one.
So these are Apocalypse, it is 5 in it?
Yep, 5 shots.
Strength 4, no minuses, because I'm within, oh no. Yeah, I'm in my short range, so there's no pluses.
Checked it, it's 18 inches. So needing freeze.
4 hits.
4 hits. Needing freeze. 1 shield goes down. So I'll take it off that actual one. I can still choose to use the other one, 3+.
I need to roll 2 shield bane.
Yes, so
because
the first one.
Weapons. So first one
is Machine Spirit.
I am going to choose to fire my weapon anyway.
Is that on that one? No, I think you've got to take the command check anyway first.
That's...
See if you fail it.
Oh yeah. I thought it said I could choose to fail it.
Oh, unless it's on him. I'm not sure, but we'll have a look.
Command on that is 4+, is he?
He actually doesn't get it. He only gets it with the big lad over there. So I think he's a 4+ for his command for the first one. 1. So Machine Spirit with the first weapon decides, nope, not going to do that particular action. I'm going to do something else. So roll a D10, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just getting charged.
Awake, I've got it here, mate, on quick reference. Oh, sorry, it's a D6. 1.
There's nothing in it.
It just ends the current action, so you can't fire one of those weapons. So one of those weapons, your Machine Spirit goes, no.
Second one.
Machine Spirit again, but that's the wrong dice. It's D10.
Oh yeah, it's D10. Fuck.
So he controls it with the second one. So Machine Spirit really doesn't want to fire. So his heat does go up, and it goes up twice because it goes up per weapon, but he doesn't get to fire one of them, which is a bit of a shame for him.
I get to fire one of them.
Yep.
With Shield Bane.
Yep. And because it's a minus of 1, it's only 1 hit.
It's still going to be a minus.
It's going to be a 4 because I can take it from his shields on a 4+. Nope. So that would knock. I can then knock his shield down by 1. Right then, sir. So that's him, and it's going to go to mine. So I've got left is the knights. I've got the warlord, and I've got him. These. I'm going to go with them. So both guys are targeting that one. So it's going to be 6 dice with the Gatling Blaster first. Needing freeze. Any 6s give you an extra shot. That's going to be 4 dice then, sir, to save. And it can be taken from any of those shields.
Yep.
So I'm guessing...
It'll be on him.
Well, he's still on a 3+, isn't he?
Yeah. I've got to pick whose shield I'm going to use, but then I can allocate it. He ain't got a shield.
He has.
Because I didn't get it back. So he has, so I'm going to use his shield for the 3+.
No problem. So he fails 2, meaning that he's got to drop 2 shields. So he allocates.
Can drop 1 shield from... I thought I'll drop 2 shields from that.
2 shields from that one. Right. So I'm going to open fire with the turbo laser now. That's going to be on a shield bane. That doesn't actually overheat. So 3 shots, need freeze.
They've got 3. I thought they only had 2 of them. Yeah, they've only got 2 of them.
Sorry, I'm looking at laser blaster. I apologize. My apologies. 1 hit. And it's a -1, so it's going to be at least a 4. It still bounces off. And then I've got 4 plasmas, so I'm actually just going to do them. I'm not going to overcharge because there's no point. I'm just going to smack them on shields. So I'm going to do them all together. This is a -1, so need 4s. Ho-ho! So that's going to be at least 6. Well, I should have actually done them 2 at a time, but never mind. And then that one's a deviation. So at the end of that schmoz, those 2 don't have any shields left, and he's down to a 4+. So if I target this one some more, it's going to have to be on the 4 ups rather than the 3 ups, because you can only draw from what's touching, which is them 2. This one at the back has still got full shield up. Right, so they're fired. Didn't really do much. And then it's your turn to fire, sir. So which one are you going to fire with?
These are all going to fire into them.
So which? Well, it's targeting a Titan. So are you targeting that Titan, or?
I'll target that one then.
And you're going to do coordinated strike, I'm guessing.
There's no need, is there? Because it's +2 to the armour. I'm not getting through your armour because you've still got shields.
It's +1 to the armour.
Coordinated strike is +2 because it's a lubrical light.
Oh, right, okay. Okay. Because of the mana. Yeah, normally it's a +1.
Yeah.
Right, because of your
the
special
mana,
rules.
The mana plus is 2.
Yeah.
In fact, I will do it just in case I get through your shields.
That is a good idea, because you've got 4 plasma weapons there and you've got 4 turbo lasers.
Yeah.
At which you have to do per Titan. So effectively you're going to be doing those first, then them, then them, then them. So you may actually collapse my shields.
Yeah.
Right,
So
let's crack on.
I will say I'm going to do coordinated strike just in case.
No problem, sir. Well, you might as well. It doesn't cost you anything. Right, let's go. Right, I have a massive surprise. All that lot has opened fire onto these 2. Both shields have gone down, but they are still alive, which is a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. Right, mine. I've only really got Big Lad and them left. I'm going to go with Big Lad.
They're charged.
Yeah, we can still shoot.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Yeah. So actually, no, I'm going to go with these. So these guys are going to open fire, and they're going to open fire with their counterparts.
Right, try and...
Those knights have opened fire on these. Done nothing. Lonely Knight is now opening fire. Now from his van point, it's going to be a -1 to hit, because I think either or is going to be obscured. And he misses. So then it goes to my Warlord. My Warlord's just going to open fire on this one here. So 10 shots with its Apocalypse.
Oh, we're going to say, are you going to try and aim at his body, because that's the only thing you can hurt?
No, I'm just going to see where I hit.
I'm going to say, you've only got 1 die. You've got 2 dice that can actually hurt the... Oh, no. You've only got 1 dice that can hurt the body there. Oh, no. You've got 2 shots that can hit the body, or you've got to roll for special or body to be able to do anything.
Yeah, I'll go for special or body.
Right.
Got it. Oh, come on. There you go. Weapon! Hey! Actually, I might be able to hit a weapon.
Oh, yeah, you can. You can. You need 6s.
But I need to roll to see which weapon I hit. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This fist. Any 5s and 6s, did you say?
No, 6s.
Oh, 6s.
You're only strength 4, you're on.
Yep, so I needed a 10, is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
right.
10 plus.
So they failed.
The weapon.
And then Volcano Cannons. So the first Volcano Cannon is a heat. The second Volcano Cannon is 2 heat. So I go up by 3 heat.
And 2
Both of them miss. Crying out loud. So the disastrous scatters, one went that way, didn't do anything. One went straight into that bloody building and annihilated it. So we're doing really well. Legio Tempestus, which is what I'm supposed to be playing here, is doing very well at killing themselves with magma and destroying all the buildings before Mortis gets there. Don't get me wrong, it's one of those games where I'm not really... I think the game is designed because historically they lost. Tempestus lost. So...
The dice haven't helped.
The dice have definitely not helped.
Rolling that.
Didn't do bad here. All them shots from them, really... Don't get me wrong, we've got 2... Both of us have got a Warhound on overheat. Unless we do some shutdown orders.
Well, did you lose your shields on both your Warhounds?
Yes, I did. Both shields have collapsed on the actual Warhounds. So they're currently doing all right. It's just this lot here, the schmoz that's happening. Right. Go on then, sir. You've got 2 warlords left,
and these,
and the knights.
So I'm gonna.
So we're going to open fire with the knights. These. Right, this guy's opening up. He's going to shield bane the first weapon, which is the turbo lasers on top. Yep, no heat on that.
And it's 4 shots.
2 shots apiece, isn't it? 4 shots. Needing freeze because the buildings have gone. I've actually opened it up.
2 hits.
2 hits. My shields are on 4s because of a shield bane. Saved them both though.
Then the Sun Fury Plasma.
Right.
No minuses to hit.
Nope.
Same again.
And he's not overcharging it because there's no point, because all you're doing
3.
is hitting shields. Saved them. Then you've got one more guy left, mate. That's on split fire orders.
Him off. Split fire orders. The Apocalypse Launcher is going to go into your Warlord.
Yeah, which will be minuses to hit, but...
and then them two are going to...
Yep, thought they would. Which is going to be painful. Right, so we're just in the Apocalypse Missile. He's actually taken stripped 3 shields off that, even with -2 to hit. That was really, really impressive. And then these are going here.
Yep.
He's the target. Is there a minus to hit him?
Not from here, it isn't.
Not from there. Okay.
This building covers a little bit of his toes, but it's not 25%.
So, yeah, like you're targeting him anyway.
Yeah.
So 2 hits.
So that's 4 hits on him.
Might be more on the squadron. Bear with me a second. Let's get the big blast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, forgot about that.
So that's going to be 4 hits on him and 2 hits on him. So squadroning up like this can be quite devastating.
If you strip the shields.
Yeah, because I've got no shields left on these, just. So the first one, 4 hits on this Warhound, sir.
Oh, yeah, because these 4 will be allocated to
a single location.
And those 2 will be allocated with a different one.
Yep. So you hit my leg.
Legs for...
So the first one
12.
is
it
12?
No, 14.
Yep, 14. Right, so hang on a second. So the Warhound, which one is it? It's the Vulcan Mega Bolter guy.
Yep.
So the 14 will be a devastating. That pluses 2.
15.
Plus 1 is 16. That's a critical. So that pluses 2. And then you'd think I'd start having dice on me by now, wouldn't you?
Then you've got 16 pluses. 16 and then any pluses.
Which is another critical, which does that. Puts that to maximum.
And then 17 and any pluses.
Which kills it. Roll D10.
2.
Not quite sure what that does.
Special.
So he fell forward and has actually hit that knight twice, but only did 2 direct hits. Then 2 more hits against this guy.
On the leg.
The one is discarded.
Nothing, that and 17.
So on the leg on that guy, that's going to be a critical. I'm just going to put that up 2, and then I'll put 1 on there, and he's going to be wobbling. Right, so I'm knackered here. He's taking a nice hit to the leg as well. Thankfully, it was only 1. Right, so that Warhound is left on its own. I've got a Warhound, I've got a Reaver, I've got a Warlord, and I've got some Knights.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong, 1,000 points difference is, well, 1,100 points difference because I was 100 points shy. He's making it's good, but I'm struggling here. I'm struggling.
He's killed the Titan, so he gains a
he gains a reroll.
In the combat phase.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that's for shooting as well. Combat phase.
Yeah.
Right. He's fired. Everything of mine's fired, mate. Is everything of yours fired?
It's fired, so the D6.
Right. End phase. It's 2 because it's turn 2.
Yeah. Yes. 5 and 2.
So 2's over there.
2, which... everything's going to be bigger than 10 inch. I think everybody's safe from that. Ooh.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Only just. You are not.
Well, and 5 is these buildings here. Right, so the number 2, what's the inches? 3.
So no.
So that'll be fine.
That one.
Number 5 is 1 inch, so it's just going to hit the buildings, and that's going to hit the intact. That one, not with that ruin, because that's just finger terrain.
I thought they were just ruins anyway. I thought they'd have been hit, but I didn't think.
Right, so this one then. Oh dear.
D6 in it.
Yeah, D6 alter. Right, so that's spewed up. Nothing. And then we've got to roll for priority. Go on in, sir. He's got a 5. Can I beat it? Or equal it? I forgot a 4. I can't. So Mills is going to be deciding whether or not to go first.
I am going to go first.
Right. Let's get into his orders. Right, so Mills has shifted that one forward. We're still in the movement phase. My first fire order from here is actually going to go off. Should really put that down. And then I've already rolled to hit. We've hit him, but I did go up 2 heats, so he's now in orange. Story of my life, that with my warlords. Right, where do I hit?
Weapon for
Well, which weapon?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's got a decent dice. That fist again.
Fist. You got 14 on weakest one.
Yeah.
So you've already destroyed it.
So I'll knock it over, which turns it round, and then I think the other one does additional damage to your body, doesn't it?
Left arm.
Left arm.
Which then the second one will be 14 plus, so it's a strength 9 hit to the body.
Right-o. Which is 15.
15, which will be a critical, so that goes up to.
Is it critical?
Yep.
Yep, so you put one down on your finger. So you've got to react to leak, because it's a critical hit. There we go. So that didn't do as much as what I did. Thought it was going to do. So we've done the rest of the movement. We've done the react to overheats. His shields collapsed completely, and I didn't manage to get them back. And then suffered a strength 9 hit to the body, and then mine was supposed to suffer a strength 9 hit to the body because of overheat, but we always roll opposite, and unfortunately Mills rolled a 1. So Mills gets to go first with a unit. These two units are in combat with each other over here. We've got all sorts of stuff down here. What are you going to go with first then, sir?
Me knights.
Going to go with his knights first. So they get to fire all of their weapons. So there is 3 melee weapons, which is going to be 3 attacks, so it's 1 attack apiece.
I'll do ranged ones first.
And then you've got your multiple different range ones.
So I'll do me Gatling.
Yep, Gatling. It's going to need now, the Gatling is within half, which is definitely within 8, so plus is 1, and you now use your weapon skill because you're within.
Oh, right.
Because you're within 2 inches. So you need 3s normally, plus 1, so you need 2s to hit. Any 6s though? No.
I roll, it will bab that one though, so I roll 5. So you've got 5 4-ups.
5 4-up saves. No, I suffer a hit. 9.
That does nothing, does it?
No, actually, no, sorry, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so actually there's nothing.
So the battle cannon.
Yep.
2 hits.
Battle cannon strength 5 still, so it's still force. 1 save, 1 not. So 5, re-roll because it's ordnance if you roll a 1. That's going to be an 11. So that takes me into the red. 1 more.
Thermal melter.
Melter.
Hits.
Yeah. Goes at that range. And I've got a save of a 6, I believe. Yep. No, so I suffer a strength 8 hit.
With a D10.
Yes, because it's within half range. So 6, so 8.
14.
14. So devastating. So that goes off, that kills 1 knight, and that's reset. Right, so the melter guns automatically suffers a strength 8 hit. So do I save it? No. So that goes through. So damage 8, 9, 10. So that goes up by 1 because of the melter. And now, because of the killing one with his shooting, he's only got 2 melee weapons.
Yes.
So remember, you do your weapons 1 at a time.
Yep, I didn't charge, so I don't get any other benefits, do I?
No, mate. Just 2 melee weapons needing 2s.
2 hits.
2 hits. I do have shield saves, which I completely forgot about. I'm on 2 to 3 units left, and it's a strength 7, so I've got 5s and 6s. I don't save any.
So direct.
7, 8, 9 is a direct hit, yep.
And then another direct.
Which takes me up to, yep, takes me up to the max. So I've still got 2 knights left. So Mills has gone with that one.
Gone.
And then it's mine. I think I'm going to go with this guy before he dies. Right, I've opened fire with this guy. He's firing at this here. Now, just to explain, we didn't realise, because the rule book itself doesn't mention squadron sizes, but Mills has just noticed that on his Warhound Titan sheet it mentions squadrons of 2 to 3. So in this game we're just going to carry on as a squadron of 4. In future games you can only have 2 to 3 Titans. Can't have 4. Because otherwise I was going to buy myself another 2 Warhounds and have them running around as a big block.
It's still good though to run a squadron of 3.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Effectively you've got 12. Doing that way is probably easier because it means rather than having to shimmy them round to use it, you've got 3 that's always going to have the benefit of all 3 shields.
Oh yeah. Because effectively, even though I have shot them, because Mills has actually arranged it now so that everyone gets a benefit from his shields, all their shields have gone. So
well, them two have gone.
Yeah.
He's got some left, but they all gain the benefit of him because they're all touching his base.
Yeah. But normally that squadron will be illegal. So normally you'd be a bit more in a precarious situation than what you are.
Yeah.
Right. So I've fired with that. It's your turn then, sir.
I will fire with
him.
Fire with him
Into
his rival with his rocket pods.
Okay. 5 shots. Need freeze.
No minuses.
Shouldn't be.
I'm going to use my dice.
Oh yeah.
It's cumulative per turn, so in fact I'll leave it on so I know he's actually got it.
Yeah.
But I'm using it.
There
so
you go.
I've got 5 hits.
And Reaver's shield is still up. And he loses 2. It's good if I didn't try and overload the shield there, because I wouldn't have actually got those saves. Right. Reaver will fire back. I'm purposely attacking the body, because it's the only real thing I can hurt. So he's going to be -2, so I only get 1 hit. And I'm going to need a 4, which is 9. And don't I get a +1?
It's not strength 5, it's strength 4, so you
4.
haven't done anything.
Oh yeah.
You need a 6.
Yep. Needed a 6. Oh, I needed a 5.
No, strength 4.
So the Gatling cannon's also going to target the body. I need 5s or 6s with this. I do, don't I? Oh no, I'm within 8, so I get a +1, so I'll need 4s. Damn you. Right, so this is strength 6. Get to reroll 1s for ordnance. So 6,
We've got
7, 8, 9.
So direct for 3.
Yeah, and then that
you've
one's
got
6.
12, 13, which is a devastating, which strips me armour.
And then the turbo, which is 3 dice. Is it?
Yeah, laser blaster.
Yeah, laser blaster.
Is 3
Again,
dice.
that's going to go for your body. Oh. 1 hit. Strength is 8, isn't it?
Yep.
8, 9,
So
10, 11, 12 plus
3, which puts it to 15, so that puts a critical on.
So that will go up 2 marks on it. Yeah, critical. There we go. So not bad, not bad. Still, it's still not really hurting you, because I think the second critical is your void shield burnout, and
I ain't got a void
you
shield.
ain't got any void shields.
And my reactor leak doesn't take part till the end of the turn.
No, no. So he's still alive, he's still good, and he can still move forward. Damn you. Finish him off. Finish him off. Right, so he's gone. It's your turn then, sir. Which one we're going to go with? So going with him, splitting fire.
Yep, his turbo lasers are going to go first into your Reaver.
We'll check that in a minute, because I'm hoping I'm out. And then your plasma.
And then plasma's going to go into save.
Into Reaver.
The turbo lasers are 32-inch, so
And
I should be all right.
No, are they're straightforward, aren't they?
Oh, you mean sideways? I'm assuming it's side. I'm assuming that's catching.
We'll just have a look. So it's shot. We've just done the shots off camera. It's actually impacted off its shields and only knocked 1 shield down. It wasn't successful. This guy is now going to open fire. He's going to target the belly with his missiles into that Reaver. Needing 5s to hit. It's hit 3 times. So it's a strength of 4. And what am I plussing? Is it +3 at the moment?
Yeah, you're plussing 3 now, so you need.
So I'm on 7 effectively.
You need 3 pluses.
Yeah. 6. That one is discarded.
So what was it? Strength 6.
So strength 4 plus that's just 10, so that makes it 13.
10, so 13. So it'd go up 2 for a devastating.
And then go up 2 again for another devastating.
Yeah. So you roll.
So roll catastrophic damage chart, won't we?
Yeah.
Right. Which I think, don't you roll? Yeah, you roll, mate. So I've managed to kill a Titan. Yay!
2. Laid low.
Oh, Christ. D6 in a random direction. Here it comes. Straight for me. Scatter dice and D6, mate.
Yeah, D6. Way.
Close as you can for me.
So
That way
going
5.
That way 5.
So it's going to end up there. And then he falls. Scatter dice again. No d6, just a scatter dice.
Just
that way.
Oh no, falls. It's a hit. So it's
it hits everything within 2 inches. Oh,
yourself.
why? Why? Ah! Feck off.
It's d6 to his scale.
Oh,
which is...
God's sake. So what does it go and roll? Strength 8 hits on its legs when it's been covered in magma.
Sweet Jesus.
Now he's fallen on it. He's collapsed in himself. 6 hits on the legs. Why does it happen to me all the time? Me. Just me all the time. You've got a +3 to this as well.
I don't think it's the legs.
I think it is. I
don't think it is. I think it's just hits. I think I need to roll for the allocation.
Oh, dearie me. Right, so I'm panicking, thinking it's going to be hitting me legs. It actually hits a random location.
Watch it bit legs.
It's my head. Oh,
Look,
Christ.
check them 6s out as well.
So that one's discarded.
No, so you've got 11.
Right, hang on then, let's shimmy across. So 11 is a direct hit. No pluses yet.
12.
Is another direct hit.
You've then got 14.
That's a devastating. So the next one gets a +2.
Another 14.
So that'll turn that to 16 again, devastating. And then that will... there we go. Put that up to that one there, yep.
And then another devastating.
Which will be, yeah, another... No, because what is it, 14 plus 3?
14 plus 3.
So that'll take it to critical. So that'll do that, but that can't go up anymore. So my Princeps and Moderator are both wounded in that Titan. So they watch it go down going, yay! And then chuffing falling bit of debris smacks them straight in cockpit, don't they? Right under the chin. Right under the chin. Absolutely knackered. One more hit on the head and that one's gone.
He's dead.
So he's dead. I didn't get to fire my Volcano Cannons. But no need. Right, well done, Apocalypse Missile Launchers. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Apocalypse Missile Launchers take somebody out. So close to my own lines. Right then, sir, you've still got these 4 units left, and I've got the Knights.
4 units.
So let's crack on. Right, so after clearing that, we've done that smoz over there, got rid of one of the Knights. These guys have still yet to fire. Mills has opened up with this, hit this with all the rockets. I've overloaded the shield generators and they've just gone pop. And now he's going to put 2 with a -1 because I've cleared his knight before it. 2 Volcano Cannons. And both of them have hit.
So you have.
Well, you wouldn't be able to target unless you rolled a 6.
Well, I think you can.
You would have needed a 6 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
right, so where are you going to hit then, sir?
I can't allocate. I've got
That's what I'm saying. Where are you going to hit?
Random location.
Yep. I'm the Warlord.
Come on, there you go. These face. Fucking twat him straight in head.
Special is the body. That
plus
2 1s is ignored.
12.
No, that's 14 because it's strength 12.
Yeah. So 14.
14 is a devastating.
And then 18.
And then an 18 is a critical. So that goes up 2. And I get 1. So I've got a reactor leak. So thankfully the Warlord is still not breached.
No, but you are in orange still.
Fucking tell me about it. That's why my shields have gone down, because we're in orange.
And then end with a reactor leak.
Yep. Right. Let's
Before
get these 2 done.
Before I just do that. Rockets.
Right. So this Reaver is now going to target the Warlord, the Warhound.
Yes.
Now his legs are knackered.
Is it his legs or is his body?
His legs are
knackered.
knackered.
Lord. Yeah, I'm going to try and target his legs.
Yep.
So I will need 5s on these.
So you're going to target all of them into his legs.
Yeah. The blue is his rockets.
Yep.
The red is his turbo laser. I'll apply any rocket hits first.
No problem. In 5s and 6s.
So 1 rocket's hit.
Yep.
2 turbo lasers have hit.
Right, no problem.
So the rocket.
Like you said, rocket's going first, so just roll for damage. Discard any 1s. No, so the rocket would be strength 4,
So
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would actually be a direct hit. Can't go up anymore. So that goes up 1.
And then you've got.
And then the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 will be a direct, but it also makes it a devastating, but it still only goes up 1. And then the other one would also make it go up another 1. So that would also be dead. 2! Another laid low Titan!
Yes.
Woo! low. That's all that's happened with these Titans. Just laid low. That way 4. And I'll be honest with you, it's going to be about there. And then when it falls,
I said scale can still
this way.
I said scale could have still hurt him.
It could have, but it didn't. Right, and then you've got those guys to fire, which I actually don't think they've got anything within range or target anymore.
Turbo lasers are 32.
Might have it. Go on, have a.
I know you're not supposed to.
Tape measure. Yeah.
So 24. Is that touching his base or not? Wait, you to put it end on his base. Is that his base?
There we go. Yep.
So plasma's out.
Fact, yeah.
Plasma blaster's out. Yeah, plasma's out.
Yep.
But the turbo lasers are in.
All right. Okay.
So it's going to be a minus.
Yep.
So I'm shooting through me.
Shooting through that, and yeah.
So I'm shooting through my own men. It's a -2. It's the same size as me.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I might as well just fire them all together.
And it's another -1 for range on those, isn't it?
No, -1 for plasma.
Oh, it's them. I'm thinking laser blasters.
Yeah, for some reason the laser blaster that is exactly the same as a turbo laser, just named wrong, gets an extra shot, but it's a minus to hit.
Yeah.
Whereas theirs
is just straight
it's
turbo.
straight 2 shots with no minus.
Don't get it. Don't get it.
No.
Oh well.
So I've got 4 from one.
Yep.
4 from another.
Yeah, might as well do them together. Both firing at the same. What you're firing at the warlord, aren't you?
Yeah, I might as well go for warlord.
There's a -2, so you're not going to be able to pick an area.
I can't allocate to that, so.
That's not bad.
For it.
So roll the blue with a location.
Yeah, because it is 2 and 2.
Because it's 2 different guys. So the blue with a location.
Head for
That's
nothing.
8, 12.
So head for 12.
On the warlord is nothing. Bounces straight off.
And then red ones.
Yep.
Head for
nothing.
11 was nothing. There's no.
So, there weren't what else you could do, but you might as well fire him, hadn't you? Might as well give him a go. Right. Turn 3. Mills got the priority, so he's going to roll the dice. We're coming into the end phase, so we'll do all the movement and everything else. But let's see where these things turn up. 6, 6, which is there, so it could hurt.
And 2 is
2
this one
is
again.
that one again. Right, so 2, how many inches? 4. I don't think that's going to get anybody.
Just
so
leave
this
that
one
there.
twice.
So first one is 5.
5, that's going to be the buildings.
Second one is 6.
That's going to be the buildings as well. So that just spews forth. Ooh, no, he's not within 6.
Yeah, he's easily out. And we said that didn't count.
I think, yeah.
So it's just going to be 2 buildings.
Just the buildings.
Let's hit 2d6 times.
Now, right. So looking at it, the mission rules are: I get points for units that've not got their armours breached, and the only unit on the table that's not got its armours breached is my warlord. So I would get 10 VPs.
No, let's
because it's his scale.
It didn't. You get more than that. I'm just finding the what mission's the thing on.
It's on page 68 and 69. I'll be honest, the way Mills has decimated me there.
So
is made
victory
sure.
Points. So your victory points.
Yep.
Is total for how many units you have destroyed, and how many units you still have on the battlefield.
Yep.
So you have 3 points for my knights.
8 points
for my reaver.
Yeah.
And then you have 10 points for your warlord.
Yeah. And 8 points for my
8 points
reaver.
for your reaver. So 16, 19. You've got 29.
Yep.
I get points for units that's destroyed or which has been structurally compromised.
Yep.
And I only claim points for your knights if I completely destroy them. So
Right,
I don't claim points
so
for those.
one lot of knights is 3 points to you. You've got 2 wall hounds,
which is 12, so it puts me on 15.
Here's a scale of warhounds are 6, so that's 15. You've killed a reaver, which is a scale of 8,
which puts me on 23. So at minute
and
you're
then
winning by
you've
6
compromised that reaver.
Points. Oh, right, yeah.
That's why I
So
said that reaver to me
only
does
2
not count.
points in front.
You are, but we've got to do another 3 turns.
2.
No, this is turn.
Oh, is that turn 2?
This is only turn 2. I'm sure it is. Or is it turn 3?
Sure? I thought
Well, I
it was
don't
turn
know.
3.
It might be turn 3.
I
I don't think with a shield down, with a Reaver that's lost its shields, and a Warlord that's got no shields versus 2 Warlords, 4 Warhounds, and a Reaver, I don't think I'm going to get anywhere, if I'm perfectly honest.
Your call, mate. I'm happy doing.
I'm happy to call it there. To be honest, historically they took Magma City anyway.
So,
The idea is that you're 1,000 points down just with some advantages. I completely forgot to use my stratagem of blind barrage as well.
I didn't think it had made any difference.
No.